What's going on, guys? Just finished Cars and Coffee, called Bagels and Bullshit. About to watch Daytona 24-hour. We got, let me see. BMW on pole, Acura, Porsche, Cadillac. So we got that going. Then we also got some sim racing to do today. I'm gonna try to knock out all three GT1 or all three GT1 cars. I already did 911. We got R390 and we got F1 GTR. Race start. Boom. I just don't got faith in BMW. I would like to see them or Cadillac win, but let's get to it. Hi, Matt. I know you're in there somewhere. Alright, so we're going to start with the father of your favorite McLaren. So I'm going to go ahead and transition to the screen now. Alright guys, before we go ahead and hop on track, reason I opened the video talking about it's your favorite McLaren's father. I ain't gonna say daddy, favorite McLaren's father. Is actually because during the Group C era, we had this bad boy right here, Nissan 89C. And I'll get them a little mixed up from time to time, but I believe this is actually the one where Nissan were qualifying for the Le Mans 24. And they had a wastegate get stuck open on them, right? So the car made, it got stuck wide open, so it made more boost than it was supposed to make. So the car made 1,000 horsepower due to wastegate failure. They did fix it before the race, but the Nissan, it actually qualified 6 seconds faster than everything else. You can see the wastegate right there, but it qualified 6 seconds faster than everything else because it had 1,000 horsepower during the qualifying session. That's a 3.5 liter twin turbo V8, 918 horsepower. The Group C era was insane, but Nissan did revive that engine one more time to put it in the 89s, or the Nissan R390 GT1. Now the R390 GT1, it wasn't quite to the level that the real the hypercars were, CLK GTR, F1 GTR Longtail. It wasn't quite that level of insane, but they did sneak a 5th and a 6th place overall, which, considering each manufacturer probably bought 3 cars, that's not a bad result at all for them. And after they retired, after they left Le Mans, actually McLaren bought that engine from them, and that was the starting point for the 12C and the 650. So the only difference is obviously they refreshed it, they modernized it, but it's still the same basic architecture, the same basic design. Started in a Group C car, then went to the GT1, and then McLaren bought that. Now, so that's kind of where the daddy joke came from. But we're going to do the same thing as last time, where we're going to go ahead and hop in. Let's check out some of these liveries real quick. We're going to go ahead and hop in. We're going to drive it at a... Now, I was probably a little mean when I called this car a GT3.5. Now, for the record, it doesn't feel as much like a prototype as the CLK-LM and the 911 GT198 do, but it still has its strengths, like I said. And I'll double check that result before the video is done. But I want to say they got a 4th and 5th place overall at the Le Mans with this car. So it's not a slouch by any means. It's just the other stuff is another level. One thing that I do like about this is you can still hear the engine. You can tell it's the same engine as the C9, as the Jeep Group C car. Sounds the same. It's just a little bit turned down. But yeah, it's kind of a crazy story to think about. You go to drive during qualifying, and you're like, man, this thing's fast. And you're like, yeah, the wastegate was broken, so no wonder it felt fast, right? But it's a decent car. It's definitely not my favorite. I think it fits in more with the earlier GT1 cars. As you guys know, GT1 turned into prototypes, and they were barely selling road models. But it's a fun car with a cool history, and I actually didn't realize how much history Nissan had in it. But we're gonna go ahead and finish this lap. We're gonna take it to Le Mans and switch to my racing shoes, just because it's kind of hard to not lock up with these softer shoes on. watching another episode of Apex Vision TV. R390 surprised me. Actually has a cooler history than I realized, and it did better on track than I realized. Between the strong V8 and the kind of Group C lineage between Jaguar and Nissan. I had fun with the car, man. Don't forget to comment down below your favorite GT1 car. I'm gonna be shooting out some DMs, just trying to get that group together. But stay tuned for more, man. Got an awesome video coming out next from the big time car show, so stay tuned for that. And appreciate the